your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with a pandemic EBT video. In today's video, we're going to discuss this new relief deal and what does that mean for food stamps, guys. I'm telling you, you're gonna be excited. As you can see, I'm excited about it. So stay tuned for that. Then we're gonna talk about pandemic EBT and what's the status of it. When can you get your card? When you gonna get your money? And then one state is actually allowing food stamps to be used at restaurants. And then we're going to talk about how the changes are coming about in 2021 for EBT. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of EBT, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing you 2 videos today. And I'm working overtime, okay? She works hard for the money. So hard for the money. All right, guys. So if you haven't picked up my book, go ahead and pick up the book while you're at it. Drop down in that description box and sign up for that Amazon for $5.99 so you can get your groceries, get your gifts, get everything you need for 2021 in 2 days. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. We all know that the $900 billion economic relief package was passed this week, and $13 billion of that is actually going to provide nutrition assistance for food insecure families. So what does that mean, right? Like, girl, all I know, we get something, right? Well, the proposed package would temporarily increase SNAP's monthly benefits for 6 months by 15%. And, okay, it would suspend the work requirements for SNAP-eligible college students, okay, while work-study programs may not be operating during the COVID emergency. So, you know, in some states, the college students can actually receive food stamps. And so, hey, since all of this is going on, it's like, since you're in college and you can't do your work-related job, right, you can still get your food stamps. So it will suspend you looking for work as a college student, but give you 15%. Now, it does not expand eligibility. So not all states are doing where college students can get it. But guys, this is more generous than the original bipartisan agreement from earlier in December, because remember, they only wanted to do this for a 4-month increase of 15%, but now they're talking about a 6-month increase. And then it also goes into detail to clarify pandemic EBT. So we know there's a difference between emergency allotment, where you just get the maximum amount of food stamps on there. You are already getting food stamps. You're just gonna get the max, right? So just say for one person it was, I don't know, $194 or whatever it was. Now it'll be like $200. It doesn't matter if you were supposed to, so you will get the max. But pandemic EBT now will actually cover each child under 6 in SNAP households where a local school or covered daycare has been closed or even reduced their hours. So they're giving up to the age 6 that you can get it. The package also sends $400 million to food banks and food pantries through the Emergency Food Assistance Program. And then it provides $175 million in nutrition for our seasoned seniors with Meals on Wheels program, even though, you know, in my comments, y'all said the food isn't that great, right? Y'all said it was bland, not seasoned, but maybe you need it, all right? And they also would give $13 million in commodity supplemental food program, which serves more than 700,000 older Americans monthly. So that's what the new relief bill, 15% increase, more for pandemic EBT. They increased the age on there. I think it's a win-win. So what about this pandemic EBT? What is going on? So still, it's only one state, and that is in Massachusetts. We talked about Richmond County Schools in North Carolina. They're doing their own thing. They're trying to get you covered. But as of right now, in Mankato, that's in Minnesota, Mankato Public Schools say that the Minnesota Department of Education and Department of Human Services have announced a pandemic electronic benefit transfer program. Students who qualify for the free or reduced lunch meals may be eligible for the pandemic EBT to purchase food for days that they are in distance learning. Now, to be considered, Households, you must submit an application for the free or reduced lunch program for the 2020-2021 school year, and you must be approved for the Minnesota Family Investment Program or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program as well. Now, eligibility is based on the current school year. The deadline for you to apply for this is January 4th, 2021. If you submitted an application this year to the school, you don't need to apply. So if your kid was already receiving it, you're good to go. But if you didn't put them on free or reduced lunch, or you think you need to apply, go ahead and apply. And it seems like to me that Minnesota is probably gearing up to get ready to administer for their pandemic EBT program. I don't know that to be true, but they do have that, and I don't want you guys to miss it. All righty here. So now, if you were struggling trying to get through the food stamp hotline in the Missouri call center, they got some things for you going on. All right, so I don't know, I guess Missouri got the hotline bling or the EBT bling, right? All right, so Missouri received 58,627 applications for food stamps in November, and nearly 44% of those were rejected. And they said the reason right now is unclear, but one possible culprit may be that many were facing long wait times as they tried to call in the call center to finalize their applications. So they're saying that some people couldn't get through, and maybe your application got rejected because they couldn't hear from you. And maybe you just forgot about it. You know, you used the envelope or the mail, you know, to sweep up some trash, and then you threw it away. You know how we do, right? But somehow, if your food stamps got turned off or if you were rejected, they're saying, hey, now you can apply or complete a process for an in-person interview. You need to call, of course, during normal times. And at the beginning of the month, or the beginning months of the pandemic, the Food and Nutrition, they waived the requirement for Missouri and many states for you to have these. But then in the summer, the federal government began requiring most states to resume the interviews, but allowed the interviews to be conducted by phone. So they said Missouri has a call center designated for these interviews, depending on your category of need. Applicants have between 7 and 30 days to complete the interview of their applications if they were rejected. So if you were rejected, reapply again. And they say that they're trying to combat this historic high call volume as well. And they say that they received approval from the federal government to suspend recertification interviews or interviews for people who have been on food stamps previously and need to renew every 12 to 24 months. So they said starting on Monday, if you're already receiving SNAP benefits and you want to continue with the program, you only need to complete and submit a recertification form on there. So they're doing some different things in Missouri. Stay tuned for that. But if you are in Michigan, my darling, in Michigan, Big Gretch, you know I love Big Gretch, girl. When you gonna send me out there? I need to get flued out. All right, get me flued out, Big Gretch. But she's approving for food stamps to be used at restaurants for those who are eligible. So now that this $900 billion federal pandemic relief package is approved by the president, hey, the measure, she's like, hey, we got some other stuff going on in our state as well. So some of the measures that she has going on right now, which is a buyback liquor program, and this program will be for restaurants and bars with an eviction diversion plan. And she says she has a new plan called the Restaurant Meal Program. So it will allow eligible food assistance recipients to use their benefits to buy restaurant meals. So older adults over 60, people with disability, including those who are receiving SSI or any other disability program benefit, and you're experiencing homelessness, well, I don't even know how many ness I put on that. But if you're experiencing homelessness, okay, then you are among those that are eligible. So let's say that again, because maybe I lost a few folks. If you're over 60 or you have a disability, including those who receive SSI or any other disability program benefit, or if you're experiencing possible of being homeless, then you qualify. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services is opening a program for restaurants to enroll. Then the restaurants, once they enroll in it, at that point you will be able to visit the Human Services website and you can see which restaurants are doing it, and then at that point they're going to have some type of proof to show all this, and you would be able to possibly buy from restaurants. Now, they're not the only state that is trying to make SNAP a little bit easier or implementing some programs. In Pennsylvania, They said that their SNAP enrollment has increased by over 100,000 since the pandemic. And they said what they noticed is that Americans don't have enough to eat, especially eating the proper food. So what they want to do now is introduce incentives. So to reduce your poor behavior or change your poor behavior in the food that you select, they want to provide a monetary award for positive behavior by accepting healthy foods. So they said that this will help them promote health, because research shows that as of right now, that buying fruits and vegetables can increase consumption by almost 26%. And they said that this would also, they already give out food books for the farmers markets and different grocers throughout the state. And then they said the next thing that they want to address is the physical information as well, and put out stuff in the environment to show you how to shop for your food, how to look at the labels, you know, understand what's the sodium count and different things there. And then lastly, that they said they want to provide behavioral tools that can be implemented when ordering online. So at that point, they said that you can find out things such as like fruits for a smoothie, low-fat milk with whole grain cereal, and everything. And so they want to try to help you make healthier choices, but give you incentives for making those healthier choices. Don't know if it's going to get approved or not, but hey, they're at least trying. So I like it, guys. And then remember, if you received a grocery card on there, you have 2 more days to use it if you're in Hawaii. The city did announce on Sunday that they have extended it by 2 days. Actually, they extended it today to Tuesday. So I guess, excuse me, you have until today to go ahead and use your grocery cards as well. So if you have that grocery card and you are in Hawaii, then go ahead and use your card. Now, also, guys, as of right now, we do have some things going on in SNAP in Washington, where beginning in January, they're going to have additional funding at that time, where if you need rent or utility assistance. So if you're in Spokane, Washington, the Salvation Army and the Spokane Resource Center are actually collaborating to help SNAP recipients as well. So that's how you will be able to get on there. So definitely check that out. And then remember, if you are in Florida, guys, if you are in Florida, we're in West Palm Beach, Florida. If you receive one of the grocery cards there, check your grocery card, because starting today, they actually issued more money on the grocery card. So if you were approved, remember they gave you like $900, $1,300, or $1,500 depending on your household size. Well, since this new money has came in from the government, they put an additional $500 on these cards if you still had $100 or more remaining on your card. And if you had less than $100, they're gonna put, they said, some money on there, but it won't be the $500. So check your prepaid debit cards as well on there. And they said that, hey, you might have an additional $500. So that's what I have going on with SNAP. I'm looking up to see when you're gonna receive this 15% increase for these few months. What does this mean for Social Security? What does this mean, you know, for the pandemic EBT? Because as of right now, states are still submitting their information to the USDA. So that's all I got, guys. Don't have any more. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited about this increase? Are you excited about the stimulus? Are you excited just in general? I mean, today is just a good day. Go ahead and purchase my ebook. It is available for sale for purchase. It will be in the description box, and sign up for Amazon. All right. That's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.